Alright guys, let's give it a rip. I fixed the tank. I went to pick up my new Futaba radio and Elliot forgot it. So, or he didn't know I was going to be there today. So I'm going to pick it up on Tuesday. But we're back in the nitro barn, guys. And I fixed the tank. I think I fixed the tank on the Tekno Truggy. I got a real bash body on it, man. Look at that. Let's go rip it, man. I'm also working on the hot modded Novorossi 21. Did some work on it. We're going to go ahead and get it going. Let's go rip this thing before we run out of daylight. Y'all see me? May have to tune it because the tune was out up in Dallas. Yeah, we're gonna have to tune it. Well, I let it run for a while too, so let me see here. I like that red and white. That body's trash though. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to retune it. She's not warmed up though. Sounds mean. Let's fix that mat. She should settle down when she warms up. Get her warmed up. I think she's a little bit lean. When I had the tank issue, I didn't know what was going on. She's settling down pretty good. I missed being home, guys. That's no good. I get ahead of myself, guys. Damn, look at that. She's running good, man. Yeah, that tank's fixed, guys. Definitely fixed, man. I think I need to bring my idle up a little bit, though. Let me bring my idle up, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see where we're at now, guys. Hello. We're about to run out of sunlight, guys. Hit the brakes when I shouldn't have. It would have been perfect. It's good to be home, guys. We'll give a shout out to my new buddy Zach, man. Have fun with that new Truggy. Maybe I should put a barricade in front of that telephone pole too. I'm gonna be ordering me 2 new bodies for the Truggy. Gotta know when to stop. Right into the wall. We can run our stuff up and down in a field and be whatever. Or we can bash. That's what we do, we bash people. This is what bashing is. Not being afraid to rip your stuff. Don't be afraid to bash your stuff, guys. Parts aren't that expensive. A-arms, things like that, man. Everything can be fixed. Have fun, man. I mean, don't purposely try and smash your stuff, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, man. There's a saying in the moving business, don't be afraid of the codfish. Try not to get hit by your truggy. Good to be home, guys. At least I know the fuel tank's working good now. And I didn't buy a new one. Hello. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. I just see that my filter popped off. So when your filter pops off, guys, shut it down immediately, man. Shut her down. Do not continue to run her with the filter off. Or you're going to get a lot of dirt in your engine. And it may not damage your engine, but you're going to need to clean it immediately. So I will not run this engine again until I pull it apart and clean it. But the sun's about to go down anyway, and I had to get some ripping in, man. Now this body that I've got on here, you always need to have a bash body and a show body. Well, I've happened to tear up all my show bodies as well, so it's time to order a couple of new bodies. Try to do some crazy paint scheme on it. But anytime your filter pops off, and I had zip ties on these. I always make sure I zip tie them, but sometimes they will pop off anyway. There you go, guys. That's a bash body right there, man. Woohoo! Alright, guys, shut her down. Remember, right away, put your piston. This is for you, Zach. Whenever you get done running your whip, put your piston at bottom dead center, Zach. Always. 195.2 means she was running about 210, something like that. Perfect. Yeah, this body's had it, guys. Let me take it off. Y'all hang in there. I got a lot of cleaning up. That's why I went ahead and ran this again, because it was already dirty. I'd done my after run and everything, but she was already dirty from Dallas. Shut her down. Yeah, guys, so you can see right there, I had my zip tie on, and it still came off. So we'll take a look here, see if there's any dirt, but I won't take any chances, guys. I'll pull this engine out. I'm going to pull it out anyway to clean the truck. And you guys already know what I do. After a run, after a dusty run like this, a dirty run, pretty much any run, unless you're just testing tune, she's not dirty. Don't put your whip away like this, guys. Let this cool down. Fire up your air compressor. Blow the dirt out. Pop the glow plug out after she cools down. Do your after run. And get your electronics. Undo your steering and your throttle linkage. Pull all your electronics out. These servos aren't cheap, guys. These are $100 a pop for these Savox Blacks. Don't ruin them by getting them wet, and they will ruin them. If you get a little bit of moisture on there, it probably won't hurt, but I'm not going to take a chance, man. I'm going to pull my radio tray out. I'm going to pull my fuel tank out, clean my fuel tank, pull the engine out, pull the pipe off, and we're going to disassemble this entire engine, and we're going to clean it from top to bottom. But immediately, if you see that this filter come off, and by the way guys, these are the best filters. Make sure they fit on your vehicle, but these are the best filters. They don't fit on Zach. It will not fit on your 8T. On your 8T, this is the outerwear you need to get right here. It's for the low C TLR 8T, because this won't fit. It's too big under your body. This is called an outerwear. If you go online, I think they have them at A-Main also. You can either get an outerwear from Motor Savers. This is a Motor Saver filter right here, the best on the market. Or you can go to Outerwears. I think they have them on A-Main, and get your 8T low C outerwear for your filter. It's better to run these, especially when we're bashing and everything gets so dirty, guys. But immediately when you see that your filter's popped off, shut it down immediately. So after I get everything tore down, radio tray out, engine out, fuel tank out, what I'll do is I'll blow it off with the compressor. Try to get as much off as I can. Pull the wheels off. Then I take it right over there, and I take Simple Green right here. Might as well just get it. Simple Green. And dirty like this, guys, I'm going to run it full strength. I'm not going to cut it down. This one's actually cut down. That's the extra bottle that came with the big bottle from Sam's. But I'm going to spray the whole truck down. Let it sit for a minute. Spray the tires down, all with Simple Green. After you take all this off, guys, take your radio tray, your electronics, your fuel tank, engine, pipe. Take all that off, guys, your tires. Spray everything down Simple Green. Let it soak for 5 minutes. And then this is how I do it, guys. I'm not telling you to do it, but I've never had any problems, and my whips are clean as hell. I spray it down with water, clean everything really good, guys, really good. Then I bring it back to the compressor and I blow it all off as best I try to get all the moisture out, man. Get all in the diff outdrive cup areas, everywhere there's bearings. And then after that, guys, I take this, which is my bearing oil. A good bearing oil for y'all is Black Diamond bearing oil. Good stuff. Boca makes a good one as well. It's this one. Yeah, it's called Lightning Lube for your bearings. But if I don't have Black Diamond or Lightning Lube, what I'll do, guys, is you can take just regular 10W40 and put a little bit of this Air Tool lubricant. You can use Lucas, Napa, whatever. What I use, though, is I use Severe Gear AMSOIL and Napa Air Tool lubricant, and mix it up. And then you get this bottle with the needle, and then get up underneath the shield. Be careful not to pop the shield off, but get in there and oil all your bearings really good. I had a guy ask me, why does yours roll so well? It's because I maintain it. I maintain the bearings, guys. Get in there, do all your bearings, man. Everywhere you can see or get to a bearing, do them. I usually hit it a little bit with the compressor, not real hard, just a soft hit to get it in there real good. Roll it real good, get it in there. And then I'll hit some AMSOIL MP right there, and I'll get it on all the outdrive cups so we don't get any rust or anything. And then I'll hit it with the compressor, bam. Then once it's dry, once I blow all the water from the compressor, I'll wipe it down a little bit, get any residual off, and then I'll hit the whole thing. Once it's dry, I'll hit the whole thing with silicone spray. Just hit the whole dang thing. Do your tires, your everything, the whole truck with silicone spray, and then let it dry. It's better if it's kind of a sunny day or a windy day because it'll help dry it up. But if it's not, whatever, got a big old fan, and I'll tilt it up like this on an angle so it all runs down. The fan will dry it out. So do those things, guys. Maintain your whips, clean them when you get done. And definitely, guys, if you see a filter pop off, shut it down immediately, because you can destroy an engine like that. When dirt gets in there, it's going to scratch up the piston and the sleeve and do all kinds of damage. I caught it right when it popped off, so we should be good. But just for precautionary measures, we're going to take this engine apart and we're going to clean it. Now, if you're brand new to the hobby, I don't recommend taking the engine apart. If you can find an old engine that doesn't work anymore, you know, something that you're willing to practice on, take that apart first. Familiarize yourself with it. And then I'm not going to go through how I clean the internals. We're going to clean everything with alcohol first, and then we're going to make sure it's completely clean and free of dirt or debris, and then we're going to oil everything up and put it back together. But good rip. Wish I could rip more. It's part of the hobby. Something's always going to happen unless you're a big sissy and you only run your stuff back and forth in a field. That's bunk, man. Nobody wants to see that crap if you just run back and forth. I mean, I'll still look at it because nitro's cool no matter what, but bash your stuff, guys. Don't be afraid to use your stuff. I've been bashing these trucks every time. You know, you've seen this Hyper 7 over here. Hey, east side, you're a little bit noisy, man. Let me turn east side down a little bit. I love that dude, man. Shout out Jeff, Eastside RC. Sorry I missed the last 2 Sunday services, Jeff, but I will get caught back up, man. And yeah, shout out Jeff, shout out David RC, shout out Mr. Bodegel, shout out to my buddy Family Affair. Where you been? You haven't been contacting me much lately. I know you're very busy. But guys, when I get Tuesday, I'll pick up that Futaba and I'll go over it with you guys. It's only coming with 2 receivers, so I'm going to reserve that for the 2 Teknos, the NT 48.3 and the MB 48.4. You see, I've already got them out. I've already sold my DX5C and 2 receivers. Now, I do have another receiver that's earmarked for Nitro Freak. You need to get to me, Nitro Freak. I put my email address in one of my videos back, and you never responded to me, so I can't send you anything unless you give me your address, brother. So let me know if you still want it, and I'll give you my email address so we can swap physical addresses, and I can get that to you. Other than that, guys, that's about it. So glad to be home. And we'll do some more ripping. Tomorrow I actually got to go down to the Home and Garden show. I was hoping to have Saturday and Sunday off, but my boss wants me down there, so that's where I'm going to be. We're on a quest to make happy customers in the moving business. And if you make happy customers in the moving business, the money will follow. So we'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Sorry I'm so ramped up right now. I'm happy, man. I had a great time up at training. Met some great friends that I'll have for the rest of my life. People I can network with. Met all the executives. They already knew who I was before I even said anything. They don't usually, you know, it's very rare that a driver can get promoted up into corporate like that. So anyway, guys, like I said, I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody. Shout out Ronnie. What's up, Ronnie? Shout out to my brother. Shout out to my brother David RC, man. You are the bomb. And let me know if you want that Mach 26 for your LST, man. And I'll let you know when I'm ready to get my other one back from you. But we're going to go through, and eventually we're going to get all Futaba receivers for all of them. So if anybody needs any Spectrum receivers, let me know and I'll get them to you. But you need to give me a few weeks or so I can purchase some. The Futaba receivers aren't as cheap as the Spectrum receivers. So alright, guys, that's about it, man. We'll see y'all in the next video, and peace out, man. I'm out of here.